Yeah.
And I've been working on freestyling. I'll be ready to pop one in about 5 years.
5 years.
Okay. See if you can speed it up to like next week. So we can...
Next week?
Need a freestyle now.
I'll try.
Yeah, what up, everybody? It's Antoine here. You got John, you got Tandy, you got Amici. I don't know if you remember us. We can't tell us nothing. Improv group out of Houston, Texas. We're coming back, y'all. We're coming back. What's our deal, man? We like the.
What's our deal?
What's our deal? What's up with them? We like to.
We took a hiatus.
Yeah, took a little hiatus.
I'll tell you what I did. I conquered a mountain. I fought a dragon. I choked the dragon out. Took its gold.
Damn.
Twisted my hair. It's probably gonna get colored in a few weeks. I'm gonna dye that shit. I'm back.
Cisco White.
And I got some of our buddies, my four dads, repping. You know, let's go.
Four dads.
Showing love.
For that.
I'm repping the Los Angeles Diversity Comedy Festival myself.
That's right. That's right. Good times. Fun
I'm
times.
repping white.
See, we got to talk to you about that.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I got a black shirt on, so.
Tandy's repping pastel.
That's right, they're yellow. Notice I didn't even mention the yellow. The straight white.
Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, we like to just kind of hang out, have a little discussion, use that to inspire improv scenes right in front of you. Yeah, so we just make them up. It's actually a lot of fun. There's characters, there's narrative, there's people they come back, and it's all inspired by what happens on the show, and maybe even what happens if you join us, hang out in the chat. We'll be streaming live next week. So while I was off, while we're on hiatus, one of the things I was wondering about is I know you guys. I know you guys. But do I know you guys? Do I know you? So I started thinking of different questions.
You're the secretive one, Antoine.
That's all I'm saying. The rest of us are open books. Yeah.
We ask questions, and Antoine has to lead with other questions. You never just answer straightforward. You know what I mean?
That man's an enigma.
I need to collect data, is what's happening. So I came up with a bunch of questions. And I sent them to you. And I said, let's all answer them. They're all yes or no questions. And I wanted to highlight the ones that we didn't all agree on. And so I want to sprinkle these throughout the shows that we have. Bring up these questions sometimes, and let's discuss them. The one that I want to discuss today for this little video we have is it's actually cryptocurrency. I asked if is cryptocurrency a scam? And not all of us had the same answer. Is cryptocurrency a scam?
Yes. I ain't holding back.
Actually, Tandy, you were the only one who said yes.
No, wait, I said yes too, didn't I?
No.
Good, change your mind, Amici. You know that's a scam.
You can change your mind.
I said yes to that.
You can change your mind. You can change your mind. I said no.
Okay.
And John, sounds like you said no as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think it's pretty obvious why we think it's not a scam. So why don't you tell us why you think it's a scam?
I think it's a scam because it's the modern day pyramid scheme. If you didn't get the whole coin when it was a few dollars, buying bits and I can't even imagine what size or fraction of it right now, and whatever price you paying is crazy. It was something you're supposed to get in on the ground floor of, and if anything's like that, almost it's a scam. That's it.
All right. I see. Amici.
I'll add that like anybody can just make one up and throw it out there for people to buy. And no matter what, you ought to come back to like real dollars at the end of the day, which is like I don't know. It's that part to me is weird. Like you still have to measure it in you got to translate it back to other currencies that we use.
Real dollars are only real because we all say they're real. They don't actually exist.
And we don't all say that cryptocurrencies are real yet. Is this
not yet?
That's why I say they're a scam. Yeah,
not yet. But when we do, then it's real.
We're not. My mama still use checkbooks at the grocery store. You got a while before.
I don't think so though. Here's my 2 cents, right? I know that paper checks are going away. Most companies are finding a way to get rid of them. That's a fact. Like most Fortune 500 companies, which means that the only ones that are probably doing them are mom and pops. And eventually that's going to be too much because they're not changing their auditing standards. And paper checks are hard to get audit. Crypto a scam? I said it's not a scam. Here's why. Antoine, you like data, right? 27 Fortune 500 companies own and hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets, which means they hold it as an asset. I will say that no, it's not a material asset. Sure, it is based on a whole bunch of speculation, 100%. But people believe it has value. I'll give you an example. There's so many speculation bubbles, right? Like back in the day, there was a tulip. Like if you lived in a certain part of the world and you had tulips, tulips at one point were as valuable as probably like gold. But it's not really that valuable. It had no real, like just because you own the tulip didn't mean that you were going to be healthier or you were going to live longer. It just meant that at that time, people thought that was valuable. Just like big.
So cryptocurrencies are like tulips.
It started in the 1600s and it was called tulip mania.
Tulip mania. I yes, they're more like tulips than they are like a scam. That's my argument.
Yeah, well, actually, I mean, I doubt those people were going around with tulips trying to buy things. They were selling this goods for gold or other things, like like actual other currencies, and then using those to live their lives and do things. Right? They were buying a house with 1,000 tulips.
I don't know. I don't know.
Couldn't
but there is a day I can see where you will be able to use a cryptocurrency to buy food or groceries, or maybe even pay a bill. And does that mean that everybody is a part of the scam?
Yeah, once you can use it to buy something, does it no longer become a scam? Or is it still a scam? I will say, I'll agree with you that some currencies out there could be scams.
I don't get NFTs. NFTs, you're probably gonna get scammed.
Oh, you got a line. So that there's one make-believe thing you believe it, not the other. I'm sorry.
Not a line, just if nobody, it's like I said, go back to the tulips, right? Like let's say I had tulips growing just naturally in my backyard. But then 1,000 people came to my street and said, dude, I will give you everything I own for your tulips. Even though my dog made shit on the tulips. I may run them over with my lawnmower, don't give a shit about it. I would be a fool to go, no, they're not worth anything. I'm scamming you, dude. And they're going to be like, it's only a scam if we are not having like honest engagement, right? Like, so like I said, like, could you get scammed? 100%.
You could. You get scammed with regular currency. You got
to
some country change your money into their currency.
I'll give you a quick story. Shout out to my father-in-law. The bank gave my father-in-law a fake dollar. He gave him a fake 20. The bank gave him a fake $20 bill. Now, at least that's what he tells us. That's a lot.
Oh, that's it.
We come to a bake sale. Hey, Antoine.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm really sorry. I said I was gonna come and buy one of your cakes, but I spent all my money on Tandy's cookies. They're so delicious, and I couldn't help myself. I bought as many as I could, but I was wondering, could I trade a couple of these cookies for one of your cakes? They're like the best cookies I've ever eaten in my life. You'll love them. everybody was like crowded over there. They wanted them, but I got as many as I could. And I feel like, maybe 2 of these cookies would be worth one of your cakes.
2 cookies.
Yeah. They're really good. They're really good.
Long and hard on these cakes, and you told me you were going to buy at least one cake for me, and I had one specially for you. It has your name on it. I don't think it's worth 2 cookies. I mean, like, you can even break down to the ingredients. Like, more ingredients went to this cake. I can't imagine these cookies are that good.
No, I mean, they are. Like, Tandy's already sold out of cookies, and people are crying over there because they didn't get one. I'm pretty sure, you could like trade these 2 cookies for something even more valuable down the road. I
mean, if you got no money and this one already has your name on it, I guess just give me the cookies, fine. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know what? You're gonna find a great deal with these 2 cookies. Like, you're not gonna regret this deal. I promise you. I don't know. I might just eat them though. Like, if they're that good, like, I should probably taste them. What? I should probably taste it if it's as good as you say it is. No, don't do that. Don't eat them. They're very valuable. You don't like, if you're hungry, eat some of your cakes. They're not that valuable, but those cookies, you're gonna want to hold on to those for a while. What? Why would it? Yeah. It's gonna get stale and hard. It's not gonna taste good anymore. The value, like, it has to be decreasing value over time. Just take a little nibble. Want them. People want them. So you're gonna. I'm telling you, just hold on to it. It's gonna appreciate in value. Like, I took a little nibble, which was a silly thing to do. I realized that in the future I cost myself a lot of money, but the rest of these cookies I'm taking home. I'm gonna keep them like, in the vault and watch my future wealth grow. I don't think cookies work, man. Tandy could always just make more cookies if people want them. You should probably just enjoy it now and not. I don't know if she's going to. Yeah, I don't know if she's going to make any more cookies. What do you mean? She might be done. I don't know. Like, these may be the most valuable batch of cookies she's ever going to make. So, I mean, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. If you want to eat one, go for it. And so he takes the cookies and he's looking at them. He still hasn't eaten them yet. He actually takes them home and kind of puts them on a plate and just kind of stares at them for a little while and ends up calling up Tandy. Hey, Tandy. Hello. Hey, fellow baker. Hey, I heard you had a good sale today.
I did. How them cakes going?
They're going all right.
Yeah, just all right. Okay. Yeah, you
You
brought some back, didn't you?
What?
You didn't sell them all, did you, at the bake sale?
No, but that's okay. I do it mainly for the love, right? Like, that's why we do this thing.
Yeah,
And
most of us.
I have these. I got 2 cookies. I got 2 of your cookies.
Oh, you got 2?
Yeah.
You are so
seems
lucky. How'd you get 2? You didn't even come over to my stand, man. What's up? How'd you get 2?
I traded one of my cakes to Michi for 2 cookies.
Okay, so one of your cakes is worth 2 of my cookies.
I mean, I don't know. It's a cake.
No, you gotta. Hey, no, that fella there got robbed, man. That fella got robbed.
What are you saying?
For sure. One of your cakes is probably like a fourth of one of my cookies, man. He didn't have to give you 2 cookies. That guy was just.
Have you tasted my cakes?
It doesn't matter. Nobody's standing at your stand clamoring for your cakes, man. They want my cookies. My cookies are valuable. I'm not even making cookies anymore. People are still passing around and talking about my cookies.
Yeah, I heard about that. And that can't be right. You want people to enjoy your cookies, right? You want them to eat them, or else over time they're going to get stale and hard and inedible.
These cookies are most valuable when they are inedible, man. You should not be eating them. I know people who've got like tons of cookie in the vault. Man, this dude bought a yacht with like 20 of my cookies.
That can't be.
It's so true. I saw it happen. They brought me out for the whole, breaking of the champagne on the side of the yacht thing. They're like, Tandy's cookies bought this. And I was like, yep.
We cut to a late night deal between 2 criminals One with a briefcase, the other with a duffel bag. So, got the drugs. You got the sweets.
I didn't know we were using the actual terms. I mean, I got what I got in my little briefcase, but could you please continue this?
You don't want me to say I got drugs here?
Stop saying the
I want you to know what I brought because it's in a bag, so you can't see it.
I mean, I'm assuming it's product, man. That's the word we use.
Yeah,
you got the product. I got my product. All right?
My product is drugs. What do you got?
Well, I got 7 Tandy's cookies. That should cover about the 25 kilos that I'm asking for, right?
Yeah, 25 kilos of drugs. How do I know they're real, though? There's a lot of fake store-bought cookies out there claiming to be Tandy's.
These ain't real. I mean, these ain't fake store-bought Tandy's cookies, man. Listen, let me tell you how I got these, right? I saw our grandson coming out of the house. I kidnapped him.
Oh, wow.
And then he told me how to break into the back to get where the cookies were.
Oh, I thought you were going to hold him hostage, but you just used him to get information and you went in and took the cookies.
He was really smart, man. I didn't want to scare him because I knew that's not effective. All I just want to do is let him know I can grab him and hurt him. That's what I got to do to kids. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. I got my boy here. He's an expert in Tandy cookies. Why don't you slide one of them over and he can check it out?
All right.
Okay, it's good. I'm just gonna run a quick little test over here. I'm just gonna take a look around. Okay, that's a Chips Ahoy. That's a Chips Ahoy cookie.
And scene. That's kind of how it works. Hey, why not, right? Why not? If they're good enough, you can have cookie currency. But that can't tell us nothing. To show a little snippet there. We'll be back streaming live March 22nd.
Yeah.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Tuesday, Tandy.
Tuesday night.
That's a Tuesday night. Tuesday night, 9:00 Central Time. So come hang out with us. We'll you can leave comments and we'll be vibing with you. Maybe use something you say to inspire the show. And a lot of times we'll have special guests join us. So be sure to check them out as well. All right.